Deep within the dense, mist-shrouded forests of Southeast Asia, a creature of almost mythical status roams. It is an animal so elusive, so rarely seen, that it has earned the nickname the Asian unicorn. This remarkable creature is the Saola. For centuries it lived hidden from the eyes of the outside world, a secret kept by the remote mountains and the people who call them home. Its existence was only a whisper, a legend carried on the wind through the ancient trees. The story of the Saola is not one of ancient history, but a modern mystery, a puzzle that scientists are still desperately trying to piece together. It represents one of the most astonishing zoological discoveries of the 20th century. The Saola's journey into the light of scientific knowledge is a truly remarkable tale. It began not in the wild, but with a simple observation. In 1992, a team of scientists from the Ministry of Forestry of Vietnam and the World Wildlife Fund were surveying a remote area. In the home of a local hunter, they saw a pair of unusual horns mounted on a wall. They were long, slender, and almost perfectly straight, unlike any horns they had ever seen before. This single, extraordinary finding sparked a quest that would unveil a new species to the world, a large mammal that had somehow remained undocumented by science until the very end of the 20th century. This discovery sent shock waves through the scientific community. To find a new large mammal in this day and age is an incredibly rare event, akin to discovering a new continent. It was a humbling reminder that our planet still holds profound secrets. The Saola, with its gentle face and striking horns, immediately captured the imagination of the public and conservationists alike. It became a symbol of the unknown wilderness, a testament to the hidden biodiversity that still thrives in the forgotten corners of our world. The challenge, then and now, was to learn more about this phantom of the forest before it vanished forever. The name Saola itself comes from the local language and means spindle, horns, a fitting description for its unique and elegant features. This name reflects the deep connection the local communities have with their environment, as they were the first to know of the animal's existence. The Saola is not just an animal, it is a living legend. Its mysterious nature is what makes it so enchanting. It moves through the dense undergrowth like a ghost, leaving behind only faint traces of its passage. This profound secrecy is both a part of its magic and a significant challenge for those who are racing against time to protect it from extinction. The Saola's home is as mysterious as the animal itself. It resides exclusively in the Annamite Mountains, a rugged and remote mountain range that straddles the border of Laos and Vietnam. This is a world of steep, jungle-covered slopes, deep river valleys, and dense, evergreen rainforests. The air is thick with moisture, and a constant blanket of mist often clings to the treetops, creating an ethereal and silent landscape. It is here, in this isolated and difficult terrain, that the Saola has found its sanctuary. The very ruggedness of the Annamite range has protected the Saola for so long, making it one of the last true wildernesses on Earth for large animals. Surviving in this environment requires special adaptations. The Saola is a master of camouflage and silence. It navigates the dense undergrowth and steep inclines with a quiet grace that belies its size, which is similar to that of a small cow. The forests provide everything it needs. A diet of leafy plants, tender shoots, and ferns found along the riverbanks, as well as the dense cover required to hide from any potential threats. The Saola is believed to be a solitary creature, preferring a life of quiet isolation over moving in herds. This solitary nature, combined with the impenetrable landscape, makes spotting one an almost impossible task for even the most experienced trackers. Scientists know precious little about the Saola's daily life, because it is so incredibly difficult to study. Since its discovery in 1992, no biologist has ever seen a Saola in the wild. Our entire knowledge of this creature comes from a handful of fleeting sightings captured by automated camera traps placed deep in the forest, and from the few individuals that were briefly held in captivity, though sadly, none survived for long. These brief encounters have provided glimpses into its world, but they have also deepened the mystery. Each photograph is a treasure, a ghost-like image of an animal on the very edge of existence, walking silently through its forest home. The challenges of studying the Saola are immense. The Annamite Mountains are not only remote, but also politically sensitive, with the border between Laos and Vietnam running through the heart of the Saola's habitat. Researchers must navigate difficult terrain, unpredictable weather, and the logistical hurdles of working in such an isolated area. The dense canopy often blocks GPS signals, and the constant humidity can damage sensitive equipment. It is a testament to the dedication of these scientists that we know anything at all. They continue their work, driven by the hope of gathering enough information to save this enigmatic species before it disappears back into legend. The Saola is often called the Asian unicorn, and it is easy to see why. Although it has two horns, not one, its rarity and elusive nature give it a mythical quality. When seen from the side, its two long parallel horns can appear to merge into a single horn, adding to the unicorn-like illusion. These horns, which can grow up to 50 centimeters long, are found on both males and females. They are the Saola's most distinctive feature, a beautiful and striking characteristic that first led to its discovery. The nickname is not about its physical appearance alone, but more about its essence, a creature so rare and mysterious that it feels as if it belongs to the world of fantasy and folklore. In terms of its appearance, the Saola is a truly unique animal. It has a beautiful coat of deep chestnut brown, with striking white markings on its face, throat, and around its eyes. These patches of white are like delicate brushstrokes, giving it a gentle and almost soulful expression. It possesses large maxillary glands on its muzzle, which are thought to be used for marking territory, a silent form of communication in the dense forest. Standing about 85 centimeters at the shoulder, it is a sturdy, well-built animal. Its appearance is a blend of antelope, goat, and cattle, yet it belongs to its own distinct group within the bovine family, making it a living fossil of sorts. The secretive habits of the Saola are its greatest defense. It is believed to be most active during the cooler hours of the morning and late afternoon, resting during the heat of the day in the deepest, most inaccessible parts of the forest. Its senses are finely tuned to its environment. Its large eyes suggest it has good vision in the low light of the forest floor, and its hearing is likely acute, able to detect the snap of a twig from a great distance. This constant state of alertness, combined with its preference for solitude and its remote habitat, makes the Saola a master of evasion. It is an animal that does not wish to be found. This extreme shyness is precisely why the Saola is so rare and hard to find. It actively avoids human settlements and any areas of disturbance. While other large mammals might be seen at forest edges or in clearings, the Saola retreats ever deeper into the wilderness. Scientists estimate that the total population may number only in the dozens, perhaps a few hundred at most, scattered across a vast and difficult landscape. Finding a single Saola is like finding a needle in a haystack that is a mountainous, roadless jungle. This rarity is not a new phenomenon. Even the local people who have known of the Saola for generations consider it a special and seldom seen creature. Despite its mastery of hiding, the Saola is in grave danger. It is one of the most critically endangered large mammals on the entire planet. The primary threat to its survival is not direct hunting of the Saola itself, but the widespread use of snares set by poachers. These simple but deadly traps, made from wire or rope, are set in the thousands throughout the Annamite forests. They are intended to catch other animals like wild boar and deer for the illegal wildlife trade, but they are indiscriminate. The Saola, as it moves quietly along its forest paths, can easily walk into one of these snares, leading to a slow and agonizing death. The loss of its habitat is another significant threat. The forests of the Annamite Mountains are being fragmented by the construction of new roads, illegal logging, and conversion of land for agriculture. As the forest shrinks, the Saola's world becomes smaller and more broken. Roads cut through their isolating populations and making it harder for them to find mates. This also opens up previously remote areas to poachers, increasing the pressure on the already tiny Saola population. For a creature that depends on vast, undisturbed wilderness, habitat loss is a devastating blow that pushes it ever closer to the brink of extinction. Protecting the Saola is a monumental task, but it is one of vital importance. Saving this animal means saving its entire ecosystem. The Annamite Mountains are a global treasure of biodiversity, home to many other rare and unique species, some of which are also found nowhere else on Earth. By working to protect the Saola, conservationists are also protecting tigers. elephants, and a host of other creatures that share its forest home. Efforts are focused on removing snares from the forest floor, working with local communities to reduce poaching, and establishing protected areas where the Saola can live without threat. It is a race against time. The story of the Saola is a powerful reminder of our planet's fragility and its capacity for wonder. To lose the Saola would be an immeasurable tragedy. It would mean the silencing of a unique evolutionary voice that has existed for millions of years. It would be like a star winking out in the sky, gone forever before we ever truly understood its light. Protecting the Saola and its mountain home is a commitment to preserving the wild, mysterious heart of our world. It is a promise to future generations that the Asian unicorn, this ghost of the mountains, will not be allowed to fade into myth.